overreaction on this Overreaction Tuesday. Is it an overreaction to say that the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty is officially over? Now, guys, let's be real. There are plenty of reasons to ask this question. The Chiefs don't look the same dominant team as they did a couple years ago. The offense isn't putting those video-type game numbers anymore. The wide receiver room is still kind of full of question marks, right? Outside of Travis Kelce, who's getting older, there's not a single consistent weapon Mahomes can rely on week in and week out. You could throw Rashee Rice on there, but hey, that man might be in jail. You never know. Defensively, guys, they're pretty good. They can hang. They can hold. Really good teams add to the end zone. They can shut down the Bengals, the Ravens, the Texans. When it matters the most, the defense is already there. But on the flip side, the AFC is absolutely stacked. You do have the Ravens. You do have the Buffalo Bills. You do have the Houston Texans. You do have the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. The list goes on and on and on. The Denver Broncos are coming. The LA Chargers are coming. Hell, the LA Raiders are coming. Or sorry, the Las Vegas Raiders are like coming. Look. If you look at it and think maybe the window is closing, maybe the dynasty is really over, is Mahomes still Mahomes? Sure. But no quarterback can carry the franchise forever, right? Andy Reid isn't going to coach forever. Travis Kelce isn't going to play forever. And eventually this team is going to come back down to earth. Guys, there's a real reality that the dynasty is over in Kansas City. There's a real possibility that the ball will not bounce the Kansas City Chiefs' way this season or next season or for the next 15 seasons. They might be a 500 team moving forward. But here is the thing. Here's the thing. Let me speak it from the heart. Let me speak it from a Kansas City Chiefs fan. Oh, hell no, the dynasty is not over, baby. As long as Patrick Mahomes is wearing the red and gold, as long as Andy Reid is standing on the sideline, as long as Brett Veach keeps reloading that roster year after year after year, the Kansas City Chiefs are still going to dominate the AFC. Dynasties don't end just because other teams got better. Dynasty ends when the king falls, and so far, nobody has taken the Kansas City Chiefs spot for good. Yes, they had a bad Super Bowl last season, but you know what? They've won 3 out of the last 5. So, guys, it is an overreaction to say the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty is over. Absolutely, 100%. They may not bend, but they're not breaking. The Kansas City Chiefs are still great. Patrick Mahomes is still great. Brett Veach is still great. Andy Reid is still grooming people to be the next coach. To all the people that think the dynasty is over in Kansas City just because they had one failed Super Bowl, Old Man River, you better go check your water and make sure there's not vodka in there. Make sure there's not some chloroform in there because you are high as a kite. Guys, the Kansas City Chiefs are here to stay for a very, very long time. But just don't take my word for it. I want to hear you guys. Do you guys think the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty is truly over? On its last legs, or is this a team still trying to beat? Or is this a team still beating the AFC? Comment down below. This is a live interactive show. I want to hear your thoughts, your opinions, all that jazz. I don't want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. Because anybody that says, yeah, it's over, Alpha Rob, it's Buffalo Bills time, man, shut your mouth, blowhole. The Buffalo Bills are the greatest one-hit wonder of all time. They are going to be forever bridesmaids. The Buffalo Bills might eventually beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs. Sure. At one point, it is bound to happen. Maybe 2026, maybe 2027, hell, maybe 2028. Hell, 3 years in a row. It could happen. But the Buffalo Bills will never be a dynasty. The Buffalo Bills will never hoist the Lombardi trophy. The Buffalo Bills will never be, oh, I wish I had Josh Allen. I wish I had the Buffalo Bills. They're the lovable losers. They're the lovable losers. But the Bills have to be the team to put the rest of the beat in the playoffs in the blowouts fashion. Alpha Rob, the Buffalo Bills will never blow out the Kansas City Chiefs. Sure, in the regular season, whatever. You guys do you. What are you, 1-3 versus the Kansas City Chiefs in the regular season? Josh Allen head-to-head with Patrick Mahomes? Sure, whatever. What about that playoff record, though, baby? What about that playoff record? And then, oh man, River says the Buffalo Bills will have more win than the Queefs. Ah! Shut up. You know damn well that's not going to happen. You know damn well that is not going to happen at all. Actually, tomorrow, on Wednesday's show, Hump Day Wednesday, right? Beautiful Wednesday show. Let's go around the NFL landscape and see if a team can do better or I'm going to give you 5 teams, guys, that could be poised for a worse season. Think about the teams that had 15-2 records, 14 wins, whatever. The Minnesota Vikings, the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, and Detroit Lions, right? There's 4 teams off the top of my head. And you know what? Let's throw the Philadelphia Eagles in there too. 5 teams that could potentially do worse in 2025, and I'll tell you why tomorrow. I will, right here on the Man Hour. I'll tell you why the Kansas City Chiefs could be better or worse. Why the Buffalo Bills could be worse. Will they? Absolutely not. The Kansas City Chiefs dynasty is here to stay, and they just keep reloading, retooling, and rebuilding. But you know what? Legitimately, I want to hear from you, Sadie. I want to hear from you, Laura, Alpha Rob, Old Man River, Jim, Coffee. Don't speak as a Kansas City Chiefs hater. Speak as a NFL fan. Do you want the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty to be over? Like, I feel like that's a legitimate question. Do you want the dynasty to be over? Or do you like having success? Let's move on.